What's up, everybody? Alex here, and we're playing some Dota Underlords. Let's actually just buy everyone here, except for Venomancer. We'll put the two brutes on. I'm gonna put our bug on here. So basically, this is what's going on. We're doing some Dota Underlords. This guy's obviously throwing round one. That's fine. That's fine. But I want to take this episode in the approach of a new player. We often take for granted that a lot of my builds and stuff like that, they're kind of geared towards players that are a little more familiar with the game, players that are kind of trying to min-max their opportunities to win. And I really want to take this chance to say, okay, let's say you're a brand new player and you really have no idea what's going on in Dota Underlords. How do you approach a game where you're at a relatively low rank and you just kind of want to get the ball rolling, right? You want to learn, but you kind of get a little disheartened by repeated losses. Well, that's what this game's for. I'm going to talk you through some of the absolute basics of the decision making I'm making now. So right away, I know that Bloodbound is not a particularly good alliance right now. I want the extra damage. The magic resistance is good too. I'll take the extra damage because when we're going Brawnies, allows for a bonus for every additional unit killed. So because we have two Brawnies up front, especially the Beastmaster here, who as a hunter has the opportunity to do double attacks eventually if we can get another hunter out there. Now, if you're wondering, why don't we put that hunter on? Because well, Nyx Assassin is simply better. I wish I took that Venom. We would have had a 2-star Venomancer right now. Nyx Assassin is better than Drill Ranger at this point in the match. Has a little bit more of an impact on the board. He's breaking this unit, which basically removes all positive effects like that night bonus. This person here is going Legion Commander. He has definitely better units, so we're going to lose this, no question. What do we have here available? One of the ways that I would kind of suggest you kind of approach playing the game if you're brand new is kind of going with the best available. Now, in this circumstance, so Pudge is a higher tier unit, but nothing absolutely fantastic. What I would do is I would take Nyx off, I would put Pudge on. So we got an axe. Oh, so Juggernaut's excellent. So what I would do in this case, I would actually sell Pudge, put Juggernaut on. I'm actually going to position them like this. The reason why is because I want most of the attack to focus up on our friend Axe here. What are we going to do? Now we are 4 away from... Look at all these Enchantresses and Venomancers. That's the one thing. The game can be a little cruel when you pass up on opportunities to get certain units and they keep showing up in the shop. Now, we want to gain our interest, but I have 6 gold, which means I need to be able to sell off 4 gold worth of units in order to get to 10 gold, which would accrue me 1 interest per turn. At 20 gold, we would be getting 2 interest, and at 30 gold, we'd be getting 3. That is the current maximum. Now, our Brawnies are stacking up kills. This is great. I wasn't expecting a Brawny game, but here we go. And this is kind of what I mean, right? You want to go with your best available. You kind of want to roll with the punches that you're given. I picked up the Pudge and then sold him right away because, quite frankly, he wasn't going to do enough work for us, especially if we have 3 Brawnies up there. Now, our next Brawny is going to be Bristleback or Disruptor. Both are very far tier units, high tier units, just to say. Disruptor being tier 5, Bristleback being tier 4. So what I'm going to do here is... I'm just thinking. Now, we're doing pretty good. I want to save our money. So, the Ogre Magi is a great additional hero. So, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to purchase to 10 gold, so I basically lock in the interest. I'm going to buy the Ogre Magi as well. And I'm actually going to sell the Drill Ranger because we're not going to be using Drill Ranger in a full-out Hunter build. Drill Ranger is only going to be effective if we're going to be really focusing on hunters. We're not right now. We might get 3 hunters to kind of benefit the Beastmaster if we can, but overall right now our build is around Brawnies because look at this. Our Brawnies are just doing work. So we're going to keep accruing kills here. And the reason why I want Ogre Magi is because A, he's a brute. Now he's going to coordinate with Axe very well. So we're going to get another Nyx here. Now what I'm going to do instead... See, I could sell off the Beastmaster in order to get to 20 gold to lock in that additional interest, but that is not worth it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to buy in here, and I'm going to put the Ogre Magi there. What this allows me to do is we're going to get the Brute bonus here, which is going to basically debuff enemy attackers. I positioned him there, because see how the Assassins jumped on him? Well, he's pretty tanky for his size, and it allows him to apply the Brute debuff to the Assassins, which really minimizes the amount of damage that they can do. And now look at this. We're just going to clean up this fight here. Not bad. Now I'm going to take this Nyx as well, just because insects are a pretty good pack-in with Brawnies right now. But we went with the Ogre Magi because of his synergy with Axe and the fact that they can both apply the Brute effect. We could even put him here. Let's see what we get on this next round here. Alright, so items, items, items. What do we want to do? Now in this case, the Blink Dagger is a pretty good idea. So I'm going to take Blink Dagger. What we could actually do is we could Blink Dagger Axe. So do this here. I'm going to put him right in the center here. What do we have here up front? We have Weaver, who's also a hunter. So we'll take the Weaver. It keeps us above the 20 gold threshold there. Now, one thing you'll notice, I'm not re-rolling. I'm maintaining my gold. A lot of the players I'm against are kind of, you know, for instance, this guy here, he's second last place. He's got not much going on the board. He has a couple 2-star units, sure, but he's blowing through his economy, right? Interest is such a valuable commodity in this game because it allows you to basically, it's like free gold. It allows you to re-roll into you know, invest in leveling up with basically what is essentially free gold. Now, this is a fight that is going very well. This game is going very well for me right now because I'm just racking up Brawny kills. So I am locked into the Brawnies right now. Could even go Legion Commander at this point because Legion Commander would benefit from the Brawnies. Now, let's just take a look. We have some Scrappies here, some Knights. We're not getting a lot of different variety here. A lot of people are usually focusing on the Scrappies and Inventors, so there's only 2 people going them right now. We got another Axe. We'll buy the Axe. We're not buying anyone else right now, despite the fact I'm interested in Terrorblade. I will actually pick up Terrorblade after the match starts. Again, I am locking in that interest of 3 gold. I do want it. It's too valuable to pass up. And as we can see here, so only one. So this guy's at 29. That's a mistake. He should not be at 29. Does he have anyone on the bench? Yeah, so he should have sold his Drow or his Warlock in order to get to 30. He just cost himself 1 gold. And for you, you might be thinking, Alex, this is 1 gold. Who cares? But that's not the point. The point is that you have to really focus on all those minute details. And it's funny I say that because anybody that's subscribed to this channel knows that I make tons of silly mistakes. And I, like, you know, I'll pick a tier 5 item and then focus so much on my positioning that I don't even put it on, any of my units. So, you know, it's very, very easy to make mistakes in this game because there is a lot going on. But you really do want to focus on really putting your best foot forward, and you want to maximize the amount of gold you're getting. So I get a free reroll here. What I'm going to do is, these are none of the units that I'm interested in. We'll do the free reroll. Again, no one I'm interested in, so what we're going to do, we're going to invest both there. We're going to get our level up. And what I'm actually going to do, we could put an insect on. I'm going to put another Beastmaster. And you might be thinking, Alex, bizarre. Why don't you put some variety on? Well, first of all, none of the insects are going to provide us with any advantage from an alliance standpoint. And the additional Beastmaster might give us the opportunity to sneak in another kill or 2 for our Brawnies, right? So that's kind of what we're after here. This is actually pretty close. Let's see here. Oh, come on, take down. This is close. There we go. And that, again, that Bloodlust does wonders for, you know, a melee-centric DPS team. So, really, really impressed with that. Good, good, good. And again, I know we're not going to complete Brawnies until we probably pull Bristleback. And we won't be able to pull Bristleback until, like, level 8, 7 or 8. So we have to keep going here. So what I'm going to do, I don't like anyone here. Oh yeah, we're just going to invest in leveling up. Now, we make ourselves a little vulnerable at this point because we're not leveling up our units like everyone else is. The difference is made up a little bit with Brawny because each individual unit has, you know, some additional health being applied. But we should lose these next few matches. Like, there's no question about it. We should lose the next few matches. Ideally, we want to get to about level 7 before we start re-rolling. The fact that we're trying to pull a Bristleback to complete the Brawny Alliance is something that we should kind of keep our eye out for. Because again, that interest is very valuable. Now, it looks like everyone on the, I'm looking at the list here, most people are starting to preserve their interest, so it looks like there's not many people being quite as aggressive as you'd expect. Mrs. Bennett and Palmer 6666, they're the ones that are being very aggressive, who ironically has 66 health, but it's not doing well for them, that's for sure. Well, Miss Bennett's doing okay. So who are we going to go here? Let's see what we got. We have damage support. Not the greatest. Not the greatest for melee characters. Buying around for the brood, reducing damage. That's actually great. And buffing attack speed. I'm actually going to take Hobgon. I like the idea of the attack speed buff. Oh, look at that Bristleback. I was not expecting him this early. So what we're going to do, we're going to put Bristleback in. We're actually going to position him here. Let me see here. What do we do here? Let me see. Okay, let's stick tight. I was going to sell off all my insects and do one more roll. Get the Beastmaster on. Decisions have to be made here. Come on. No, Hobgon, don't go down. Don't go down. We got to keep Hobgon up. So I need to reposition Hobgon a little bit. So I want to get the attack speed bonus on those guys. Good, good, good. There's the IO res. See, we're going to go down here, it looks like. So Bristleback let in damage, which is exactly what I expected. But this guy had a few of the... this is Miss Bennett with the two-star unit. So, yep, he's on a 3-win streak there. Again, we expect to lose because we're trying to outpace people on a level count here. So we're going to be up to level 6 in a second. Vanguard is actually the... Vanguard. Stonehill Cloak is a good idea too. Now, I like the idea of Vanguard simply because we're running with Bristleback, so what I'll do is this. We're going to move him in like this, move him there, take him here. Avoid Slark, because Slark's doing nothing right now. We could go Lifestealer. You know what? I am going to go Lifestealer. I'm actually going to peel off of insects at this point. We're not going to run insects. Let's get another buy-in here. I think Lifestealer is a good choice as well. Again, if we can complete a Brood Alliance here, I would take Doom. I would avoid the Treant. But we put the Vanguard onto Bristleback because Bristleback's Quill Spray, which is like an AoE that gets applied every few seconds, does increase damage each time it hits an opposing hero. And as you can see, look at this. Look at the straight up DPS boost from Hobgon there. We positioned the Ogre Magi behind him in order to bait any assassins that might be jumping on him, but a very straightforward win. He's not spending his gold particularly intelligently. He's not gaining any additional interest by being over 30. 30 is the maximum for interest. It used to be that you can go up to 50 and get 5 additional gold pieces per turn. No longer the case, so you're going to want to make sure that you're spending up until 30 every single time. So what do we got here? So Lycan's not a crazy idea. Okay, I'm going to... Do I go Lycan? Alright, let's... I don't think I actually want Lycan. Let's hold on to him for a second here, just in case. And again, we positioned the Ogre Magi back here in order to bait any of the assassins who might jump. Watch, they'll jump up on the Ogre Magi. Oh, he didn't jump at all. Oh, because the axe ported right there, and it kind of disrupted his port. So we have a... This is a... Spirit build. Now, spirits haven't been great this patch. They've been not bad. I think they have to be paired with mages and the Legion Commander, to be honest with you. I would expect to win this, but this guy's getting some decent damage off here. I might lose this. We got that heal going on the Lifestealer, so the Lifestealer's keeping up. Another kill there for their Brawnies, and we won, but just barely. It was actually a good fight. It was a good fight. It was pretty spicy. Good one, a little hot and spicy there. Okay. Hope we didn't take that as BM, but whatever. All right, so again, we have a whole bunch of one-star units. Now, one thing I want to keep in mind here and kind of mention is we haven't been re-rolling yet. And, okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to sell off... I think it's too late for Legion Commander.
Time to start a ruckus.
Legion Commander is going to benefit from all the... What do we do here? Alright, let's put Legion Commander on. I don't know if I like it. I will pull away from Lycan here. It looks like... I don't know if we're going to do the Hunter Alliance. I would like to do the Hunter Alliance here. So he's got dragons going, which is a great... Wait a minute, does he not have a dragon? Just Dragon Knight? Yeah, he just has Dragon Knight. That is not the most effective build there. He just got 3-star Dazzle. No one's really doing Trolls right now, so that's pretty decent. He might actually beat me here. Well, again, he has multiple 2-star units. So yeah, this is when you'd expect to lose. You know, he has multiple 2-star units. We have not been re-rolling yet, so we just took 8 damage. Again, that's nothing. It's not about how you, like, kind of, this mid-game part, like, a lot of people focus, oh no, like, I'm starting to go down. Terrorblade, an interesting call as well. Let's actually take those Terrorblades. Alright. We're actually, you know what, I'm going Terrorblade in this circumstance here. What we'll do is we'll do this. We'll widen our board. We'll put Terrorblade there. Conka's a good idea too. We could use Conka, but I want Doom next. And then if we can get another Hunter, that'll complete that alliance. Let's see how we do. So we're doing a ton of DPS. That's what we're after here. And because of the Brawny bonus, right, we have a lot of sustain because of the fact that it just takes a lot of damage to take us out. Okay, so I want that Doom. Can we get a Doom? We want to apply that additional debuff if we can. Now, this is one of those situations, again, where, for those that are new to the game, we want the best available units. And Doom is a tier 4 unit, so he's a rare unit. Because we're at a bit of a level advantage right now, like, look, we're the highest level right now. Alright, we have to... Okay, we'll take those two. We'll take the Terrorblade in a second here. Do we sell Legion Commander? I don't know if we actually run Legion Commander, to be honest with you. We'll keep her here just in case I change my mind. But what I was saying is Doom is a high value unit and he completes the Brood Alliance. He works well with this composition and is a very effective unit. He's the perfect choice to complete this build. And again, I went into this game with no particular build set in mind. But what I'm doing here is I'm using my knowledge of the game to kind of determine, okay, what is my best course of action here? Which units are the best? Which units go well together? Which alliances synergize together well? Look how painful this is. Look at these units. That's all extra damage I didn't need to take. That is when you are very, very unlucky. That's okay. I took probably like 7 extra damage there just because units were one hit away. But again, we haven't started to re-roll yet. Miss Bennett's actually doing a good job here. Okay, so in this case here, Blade Mail is a really cool idea for someone like Bristleback, but I think Vladimir's offering is a little stronger. What we'll do is we will... Whoops, that's not even me. Where am I? Here I am. Okay, we'll take the Juggernaut. Sand King's interesting. Weaver's interesting. Weaver is not the unit that I want here. Another Terrorblade. Okay, so let's put the Vladimir's offering over here. We'll actually switch it up like this. We'll put Vanguard on the Terrorblade to kind of keep him up a little bit. I don't like the positioning of Juggernaut. It allows him, if he spins, to kind of get more damage off, but he's a little vulnerable at 1 star at this point. And look at that. That Abaddon Blast is going to really hurt him. He's also not the best target for Bloodlust. Ideally, we want Bloodlust on Terrorblade, which should be the next cast. Get it off! Get it off! No! But it's okay. With Hobkin here and with the Terrorblade, look at this. So again, even with Terrorblade kind of going full crazy there, ideally we want a DPS item on Terrorblade. I would give him the Claymore, but I think it is more valuable on the Beastmaster. I don't like... Maybe we rotate the 2. So in this circumstance, we're 1 away. This is what I'll do here. I'll put a second axe. We'll put him back here. I'm actually going to... We're just going to eat the... We're going to eat the interest lost here. Okay, hold on. That's what we do. We stay at 20. Sorry, I had to think really hard there. We stay at 20. We got a very high tier unit. This is a legendary unit in Lich. Doesn't necessarily go good with our comp. He does give us Heartless, which is great, which is a reduction in armor. It's only 3 armor. Not that big a deal. But the key thing is he's a very high impact unit. And he's better than just a second axe, that's for sure. So we're, again, working towards the best available that we have. And he was the best available. Okay, so again, let's see here. Who's taking damage here? Damage taken. So Axe is taking a lot. So Juggernaut's taking a lot as well. And ironically, we're getting a lot of healing from Lifestealer, which makes perfect sense. Lifestealer is surprisingly tanky. I put him on the edge here because I like him kind of not taking too much upfront damage. I like when the game is kind of getting a little tighter. So here, A lot of players would have inadvertently made the mistake of just buying this unit outright, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait it out. Why? First of all, I'm waiting out because we almost got a 3-star axe, but because if I buy him right now, I'm going to blow my interest. So what I want to do is I want to wait. The interest is going to get applied as at 30 gold, and what I'll do is then I'll then purchase that axe. So interest has been applied. I'm going to buy my axe. All right, let's see how we do here. I expect to lose this. He simply has too many high quality units. We have a very good build. We're short 1 brute. We really need Doom. Let's see how we do. Are we actually going to win this? I am pleasantly surprised. Very pleasantly surprised if we win this. So again, look at Lifestealer there. Now that it's kind of, it's a tighter fight, and now it's just 1v1, 2v1, he's more effective. Like if you put Lifestealer right in the front line and let him absorb a whole bunch of damage from the start, all that's going to happen is that he's gonna die because he's taking too much damage. He only heals when he's outputting damage. So here's another Legion Commander. We can get her up. 2-star Legion Commander. Now, what do I do here? I think I take off Lifestealer for Legion Commander just to see where we go from here. I'm actually going to give this to Legion Commander. So I normally would not push to level 9 here. I'd usually stick at 8 and reroll. But in this case, because we're kind of doing so well, it's kind of an even board right now. I think we can continue to level because most people are at level 7. So they're heavily invested in rerolling. We're at level 8 already. If we can get to 9 and then start rerolling, we might be in a position of great benefit. That might lock down the game completely, to be honest with you. As long as we can minimize the amount of damage we're taking now, which is going to be hard because we're taking a lot of damage. Because again, we simply can't compete with the levels of the opposing team. So 13 damage, that's a little too high. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move away from leveling for now. I think we need to try and get a couple 2-stars here. We 3-star our axe. Again, we have a lot of units only at 1 star here. So I think, yeah, and I think that well, he already got a kill, but I don't know if we're going to stick with Legion Commander because if we get an early Doom, I'm going to put the Doom back out here. So another Terrorblade. We're going to take Terrorblade. Another Legion Commander. Okay. Let's see what we get here. Could go Sniper. Sniper over Lich. No.
It's an honor to die by my hand.
I'm thinking about that Troll Warlord. So now that we got a 2-star Jug, 2-star Jug's going to be a little more effective up there. Just thinking here. Come on. Does Legion Commander get this additional kill? She does not. Now, Legion Commander does have the benefit of Brawny. That's another thing that we need to keep in mind here. Yeah, so Legion Commander's at 4,000 health right now. That's pretty good. Considering our Brawny effect is pretty solid right now. I'm really torn here. We don't have the item that we need, I think, to make... Let's hold on to the Troll Warlord right now. I think Lich is better right now simply because of his effect. The Chain Frost, which you can't even see over me. I can't move out of the way. Moonshard and Mask of Madness. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Because these are great items for the Troll Warlord. So what we're gonna take Moonshard. I'm gonna put Troll Warlord on. We're gonna put the Moonshard on. Just thinking here. I actually think we get rid of... Yeah, we get rid of him. We do this.
I'm not afraid of death.
So yeah, I'm gonna go... I said I wasn't gonna keep leveling up, and here I am leveling up. Blink Dagger.
No one
That's what we're doing.
hide from the winter.
Now, alternatively, we could blink Juggernaut. He's a pretty cool blink target as well. I want that early cast from Lich because that's really what's most valuable. Warlord's already down. It's a weird fight. A really weird fight. So we have the benefit of Hopkins' buff here. Again, we have a bunch of units that just were so close. So close. Okay, again, we're starting to take too much damage now. So now, how close are we to 9?
I'll make sure the crew comes home safely.
I will survive this battle.
So what we're doing here, I took Kunkka simply because Kunkka is a very high value unit. What I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to do this. Juggernaut's getting, so I'm going to shift these guys over.
Dust me shoulders off and back to it.
Well, that didn't work. It's okay. I need to reposition. I think what I might do is I might give... Oh, okay, that actually worked. They rotated. Ah, he's on a Pudge. Legion Commander's not going to get that bonus damage from a Pudge. He has too much health. A lot of healing coming up on this team here. Juggernaut leads in damage so far. Here we go. So Terrorblade's autoing is doing a good job here. I might actually... I'm just debating what am I going to do here. Troll Warlord is a great unit. I think we have the right item on him right now. But Terrorblade would also benefit from that item. So I'm thinking of maybe changing it up. But right now what I think we do is we actually push to level 9. We actually invest. So we're going to drop below our interest threshold. Simply because it makes the most sense. We're at 25. It's 3 even. We're actually going to put in Kunkka. I'm going to put Vanguard on them. I'm going to switch him. I'm going to put Vladimir's Offering on him. I'm actually going to put... I want to see Terrorblade's effect with Moonshard. And we'll stay there. I don't want to sell any of these units right now. So that's why I'm going to avoid... I didn't make it to the additional interest there because I need all these units. Because now we're in our re-rolling phase. Because we're starting to look at our health. We're at 37. We're not in danger yet. But at level 9, we're not going to push to level 10 at this point. So what we want to do here, so let's see how our Terrorblade's doing. So our Terrorblade's DPS is very solid. With the Moonshard and with the Hobgin buff, he's being completely just allowed to wreck. Which is good. It really made the our Troll Warlord drop off in DPS though. Okay, but we're winning. Again, we're working towards our best available units as well. Let's see here. Let's see what we get here on this deck. So another Troll Warlord, that's exactly what we want. We're not even able to re-roll here. Do we drop down to 20? I think we do. Let's hope for some luck.
Let me help you. I am ready, mate.
So I kind of chickened out. I know I was sitting silent because I was processing in my head. I stayed at 30, and I got rid of Terrorblade for now because we're not close enough to getting Terrorblade up. I took the Bristleback because Bristleback is currently at 1 star. We just need one other Bristleback in order to complete a 2-star Bristleback. And Juggernaut, I think, is very valuable to this build, and I really want Juggernaut to get to 3 stars if we can. We're close to a 3-star Axe, and again, we kept the Troll Warlord because one additional Troll Warlord will get us to 2 stars, and that's really what we're hoping for here. Oh, we're close. Come on, take down the 3-star Clockwork. No, take down Clockwork. No, that's so much extra damage for no reason. It's okay. Again, we're trying to minimize the amount of damage we're doing here. We're currently 2nd place. There's Juggernaut. Now Disruptor. Very tempting.
From the tablelands, I ride.
Just thinking. Kunkka out. Lich in. So no, Lich out. Disruptor in. Legion, reroll. Juggernaut, reroll. Another Legion, another Juggernaut. Stay at 30. We're going to sell off Beastmaster, take the Juggernaut. We're not in a position that we can take the other Legion Commander right now anyways. We need another Axe to clear up that board space. Come on, get that silence off. We could use it right now. Let's go. There it is. I might reposition the Disruptor to get an earlier silence off. Because of the Brawny bonus, he has a lot of health, so he should kind of survive a little longer up front. Another silence, very useful. Juggernaut kills there. Good, good, good. And there we go. Alright, good. So again, I'm currently in second place. So Danny123 is currently first. Let's see what he's got here. So this is a Scrappy's build, which is one of the strongest builds. Very bizarre. Okay, hold on. What do we got here? We're going to go Scatty. Butterfly would have been incredible. We didn't get quite the item we want. So what do we think I'm going to do? We're going to put Scatty on the Terrorblade. We're going to put this, the Moon Shard, on the Troll.
Ah, the gateway to Weeping Rose and Revta.
Come on, let's get some luck. That's what we want. That's what we want. We're going to go down to 20.
You're managing your resources well.
Oh no. There's no way we can sell. Okay. Here we go. Now I didn't rotate the Disruptor. I forgot. No fancy excuse for it. I straight up forgot. Now we should be able to beat this guy. Perfect stun. Now we're gonna get the Disruptor. No, horrible cast. He picks a random target. So Terrorblade's still going. He's got the bonus health from Scatty as well. Juggernaut is absolutely wrecking. Look at Juggernaut. 6k health Juggernaut. 10k damage. That's what I'm talking about. So again, this whole strategy has been about getting the best available units and knowing which units synergize very well. You know, for instance, I took Kunkka very early and just left him on the bench simply because I knew I wanted Kunkka. There's Doom. What's our Legion Commander at? So I actually think we sell off Legion Commander. We go with Doom. Put Doom in here. Gives the Brute bonus. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get a very early silence from Disruptor. Right about now. And he should get a second cast off. He has enough health that he should survive for a second cast. Oh no, Hobgen went down too fast. So we're gonna be against this guy again. So we need to deal with Slark here. We need to protect Hobgen. We're gonna lose this probably just because we lost Hobgen early here. Ooh, a very good stun. We got a second stun off there. That Clockwork just will not go down. Are we gonna get a... Oh, okay, we're gonna get carried by Juggernaut here. Get that spin. Dance, Juggernaut, dance! It's not gonna be enough, so we're gonna lose this. So he jumped up on us with the Slark, so he must have a Slark with a relatively good item. Yeah, so Butterfly on Slark, that's why he was able to rip through us so quickly. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do then is... There's the Bristleback we're looking for. So we need to dive a little bit, so we're not gonna 3-star... very interesting. I was gonna say we're not gonna 3-star Kunkka, and I passed up on him. We need to make sure that... Oh, I missed my axe! No, I'm such a noob! I missed axe! This is what we need to do. So hopefully we bait the Slark onto axe here. Okay, good. Good. That's what we needed because we need to protect the Hobgen and the Troll Warlord. So Slark's already down. That's exactly what we needed. I can't believe I missed axe. Such a noob. See, that's what I meant. I make silly mistakes all the time. I mean, I have so much fun playing the game. I really doesn't bother me. Look at that. So just dealing with Slark made that difference. The idea that Hobgen was able to survive to cast his ult because I repositioned him and axe was the key there. Because now what I did is I protected Hobgen, and of course I want to protect the Troll Warlord as well. We're going to actually roll right down. So we got Beastmaster here. Another Kunkka, okay. We really want to 2-star these guys. So let's see, has he moved anyone? Oops, I didn't, okay. I wanted to move my Disruptor. So Slark should once again jump onto Axe. He does. Oh, Slark is hitting the wrong unit. No, so that's bad. Slark was not hitting Axe. He's hitting Axe now, which means he's just going to get wiped off. But Troll Warlord went down a little too early. But again, Hobkin survived, which is key. Because we're going to get that DPS buff. And with that DPS boost. With the DPS boost, Juggernaut should be an absolute maniac. And he should get the spin-off here, and he should take both these guys down. Good. Good. Okay, we're at round 30, so this has been really good so far.
Good luck.
He's been really good. He's probably going to BM me, but whatever. Let's see here. We got, so we need to roll. We're looking for our 2. There it is. That's what we're looking for. That's what we wanted. Bristleback. I wish we can get to a 3-star Bristleback, but we're not going to. We're looking for a 3-star Axe at this point. Has he moved anyone around? He's being a little stubborn. What I'm going to do then is this. I'm going to bait. Put him here. Actually, I'm going to put him here because he's going to jump into the center.
My blade will taste blood.
And that also gives the benefit of the Vladimir's Offering, who's going to get some lifesteal. Again! Hi, I'm Alex. I'm teaching people how to play and telling them about moving the units around, and I keep missing Slark's jump. So Axe, I should say that Axe is not as good as Ogre Magi or in the old version of the game Magnus at doing what I'm doing, because Ogre Magi casts on himself first, which keeps him stationary. We're still winning because our build is just straight up better. You earn my respect.
You earned my respect.
Now, but Ogre Magi will stay stationary when he casts, whereas Axe is moving. So let's actually move Aegis the Immortal. I know you're probably thinking, Alex, what have you done? Let me explain. Because he's playing up front, I felt that the healing ward, again, now I've skipped on Bristleback so many times now. That's just disappointing. So we're not going to get a 3-star Terrorblade. I'm looking for, oh, Doom. I'm looking for Axe, no luck. So because he's staying up front here, of course, resurrecting a unit's fantastic, but look at all these units here that are going to benefit from the healing ward. Primarily Bristleback. So all these guys are benefiting from the healing ward simply because he's keeping a front line steady. And I want, and again, especially with the with Brawny, the longer the fight goes on, we're just gonna win. So I gave up a tier 5 item for a tier 4 item that was simply better for this composition and better for this overall fight. And again, we're destroying this guy step by step. So that should be enough. And we're first place. So anyways, guys, a very fun match. If you have questions, if you're new to the game, I want you guys to ask me in the comments. I'd be more than happy to, explain kind of, anything that I didn't quite explain well enough. But overall, the idea here is stick with your best available units. Know what builds are available to you, but don't force anything, right? Because you want to be able to go with what makes sense for what the RNG is giving you. Thank you so much for watching. Special thank you to my subscribers. You guys are sincerely the best. Take care, everyone. Have yourselves a wonderful day.